Another senior spotlight here with Catholic senior kicker and punter Gill. Connor, talk to me a little bit about the transition after a really good year punting last year, leading a really good unit to now take on more responsibility, kicking field goals, kicking extra points alongside punting and doing kickoffs as you did last year.
Yeah, so I did in high school, so I kind of understand the responsibility that comes with it. And I was behind Fabrizio Riley, great kicker for a couple of years, so I got to learn under him, learn the focus that comes with all of it. And this year, being able to do all three has taught me a lot about managing myself better and taking care of my body better, just like how I watch out for my legs every day at practice. And Coach Rutt's doing a great job of that, managing our reps. So it's definitely a lot more responsibility, but I'm happy to be doing it.
You talk about keeping your body healthier, making sure you're keeping an eye on what you're doing day in and day out to keep your legs fresh. What changes in your week to week, in your training, in your prep, knowing that I'm not just focused on punting this week, I have to kind of do the whole deal?
Yeah, so our practice days are kind of broken up into we'll focus on one special team instead of all three. So I kind of know the days that I'm doing what, so that I can put more into that in pregame, pre-practice, so I'm always ready for that. Instead of doing all three every day, I can focus on one, so that when it comes time for Thursday and Friday, I've done enough work for all three that I'm ready for the game.
Obviously specialists are a tight group of people. You get to spend a lot of time throughout practice and throughout the day with those guys, whether it's with Ben and with Andrew. What is that group's overall vibe like?
So it's definitely, we're very close, the four of us, because we've gone over the years from having between 8 and 10 to now having 4. So we spend all practice together, and Andrew and I went to rival high schools, so we kind of talk about that a lot. Ben and I were roommates last year, so there's definitely a lot there, and getting to know Kieran, the new freshman, has been a lot of fun. And as I've said, Giuseppe's not a specialist anymore. The time you spend with them, it'll carry on through the year, so it's good to get to know them more.
Connor, you got to see one go through the uprights on Saturday. A big field goal in a obviously what was a really close game and crucial points. What was that like when you were setting up, kicking on the black turf, and getting ready to put one through?
Yeah, so it was my first college field goal that I made, so it was definitely exciting. Not having the other two, but yeah, it was. I knew the situation we were in, and I was proud that they were able to put me in that situation, and I think that it's going to help me moving forward with my confidence, so that'll be good.
And then finally, what's the team vibe like returning home after 2 weeks on the road?
Yeah, definitely very happy to be back. I know a lot of the non-athletes, some of our friends who don't play sport, they saw that first game, night game, and they're excited for us to be back, especially with our parents coming down for the game. So definitely excited for that, and excited to put an end to the non-conference and be ready to move forward with the conference play after this.
Thanks so much for your time. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.